Hello, people who want to get a little more organized, just a little. Today, I'm going to start talking about a subject that I think I'm going to talk about for a few of these videos. It's paper. And that is like the nemesis of most people, paper. And congratulations to you if you have gone digital, but some of the tips might help you as well. Because no matter if you actually have physical paper or if you have digital files, you need to keep them organized. So the first thing I want to talk about today in paper as a whole is, did you know that there are really only two kinds of paper? So of all the information that comes into your house, you can put them in one or two categories. That's it. One would be your current active paperwork. You look at a piece of paper and you think, I need to take an action on this piece of paper. So it's a bill to pay, a party invitation you need to respond to, something you want to read, something you need to take some action on. Might be that you need to delegate it to someone else to do. But that is your active paperwork. You want to put that paperwork someplace close into your surroundings so you can act on it. A great way to do it is to schedule a time when you're going to act on that paperwork. So I'm going to pay bills on Wednesday night. I'm going to put all my bills here. I don't have to worry about them until Wednesday night. I love to do reading right before I go to sleep when I'm laying in bed. So you can take all of that reading material that comes into your home and you can put it on your bedside table. So when you're ready, you have the reading material ready for you. So where are you going to act on these particular types of paper? So that's your current paperwork. Everything else that you keep is your archive paperwork. It's the stuff that goes into a file cabinet, and let's be honest, most of it you never look at again. There is a statistic out there that says 80% of the paperwork that's put in a file cabinet is never looked at again. So really consider whether you really need that stuff. Are you saving? There are certainly pieces of paper that you need to save. We like to call them vital paperwork, vital documents. And I'll talk about that on another video, but it depends on you, on what you're saving in your file cabinet. Some people still get paper statements, whether they're for investments or from a bank or from a credit card. You may also get utility bills and things like that as paper. How long do you want to keep those? If they have no tax implications for you, so if you don't use them to get some kind of deduction on your taxes, you probably don't need to keep it for any length of time at all. But I always tell people you need to have a comfort factor. Maybe you say, I'm going to keep this year's. I'm going to keep a year's worth. A great time to clean out your file cabinet then is after you have filed your taxes, because then you no longer need a lot of that paperwork. So anything that's in your file cabinet that's like that, a statement, a bill, a paper document like that, you don't need to keep for any period of time. So then you get to there are vital documents. There are maybe more personal documents. Do you like to write? Do you journal or write poetry? Are you taking classes that you want to keep some documentation from the classes? That is more of a personal thing. If you want to keep it, it is considered archive paperwork. It's something you're keeping. There is no activity you need to do for that paperwork. You're just keeping it for the information. But one thing I would like to suggest to you is ask yourself, before you put any of that paper in your file cabinet, ask yourself this one question. If I needed information like this, would I go to my file cabinet to find it? Because more and more these days, you're going to go to the internet to find information. So if you are planning a trip to Italy and you want to save information, great. Are you taking the trip anytime soon? because if you have information like that in paper form, it becomes old really quickly. You're more likely to find better and current information on the internet. Say you're thinking it's spring now. You're saying, in the fall, I want to get my driveway top coated. Okay, you've gotten an advertisement in the mail from a company who does that service. Will you get any more of that documentation in the mail? Will you get more flyers in the mail advertising that service between now and when you do it? Probably so. But are you more likely to hire that company that just sent you a flyer in the mail? Or will you get more information from a neighbor who recently had it done and ask for their recommendation? Or will you look up on the internet companies that are doing it? So you ask yourself before you fill your file cabinet with your archive paperwork, do I really need this? Or if I needed this information, would I look somewhere else? So again, to review, I just want to go over. Hi, Rosemary, how are you? There really are only two kinds of paperwork. Your current active paperwork, and those are things that you need to keep until you have done whatever it is that it's asking you to do. And your archive paperwork, which you may want to file in a file cabinet to keep for safekeeping. And it's information that you may need in the future. But really question yourself whether you really, really need it. So I'm going to explore different kind of portions of the paperwork talk in future videos. So if you're interested, please follow on my page so that you can learn a little bit more. I am going to connect you with a YouTube video that is my most popular video. It's not very exciting, but it is about paperwork, and that does tell me and should tell you that you're not alone, that a lot of people really struggle with what they need to keep and how they should keep it. And so those things are what we will explore in future videos. Thank you. Bye.